So GCL has matches basically every week, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I think the current price here in December 2023 is $10. And if I may, it's the most fun you can have with your clothes on for $10. I mean, it's a hoot.
That's
hey-o.
okay.
So you got Tuesday IDPA matches in the evening, Wednesday USPSA. You sign up on Practice Score, which we'll talk about, and they do that every week. And then they have monthly matches for IDPA and USPSA, and that's just GCL. There's 4 other clubs we'll talk about. But the short of it is like, yeah, hopefully by the end of this dialogue, people can have good resources to prepare for their first match and then go on Practice Score and sign up for one. And, you know, again, there's going to be some people that might try and do one match. That might be their match for the year. There might be others that are like, hell yeah, let me do this once a month as my form of training. Mm-hmm. But I don't think I answered your question. GCL does have, they've got 2 indoor bays. They've been running indoor matches for quite some time, and they're very well versed with setting up the targets in a way that when you're in the right position to shoot them, you know, the rounds are going to impact the berms accordingly. It's very safe.
Okay. I figured it was. They've been doing it for a long time, but I'm trying to look at our old range, and I'm trying to run trying to do that in there. It's hard for me to visualize it.
Sure.
I guess.
It definitely is hard when you only have
wider.
the one lane or the one bay, right? That's definitely hard. I don't want to digress too far, but it has been something we've been talking a lot about internally in the TFP Discord, which I don't know if we want to drop a link to that, or we've just been trying to really gauge everyone's thoughts on when we do our rebuild here, right? We've got the building being built in such a way that we have the space to add a 10-lane range.
Cool.
So we'll have the original 7. We'll still have the shipping container, the red one, and then we'll have an additional space for 10 lanes, 20-yard distance. It's been a really hard struggle, though, I'll be honest, with the way New York State has changed, both since requiring semi-automatic rifle permits, the changes to the pistol permit law, the ammo background check, obviously. So it's very hard. You know, obviously my heart as a gun enthusiast and as a range owner, more lanes. That's what we need. But like as a business guy, strictly from a business perspective, it's like, man, do we put that much money? You know, you're talking, say, north of like $300,000 to put in, and I'm not talking about the building. The building's already going to be built, but just the guts of the shooting range, your ventilation system, your baffles, your backstop, your target system, your booths, all that stuff. You're talking about $300,000 or more. Is that worth it versus pursuing maybe other endeavors? And it is such a struggle because I would love to have those 2 bays. You could set up 2 different drills, or you're running drills over here while we're switching this bay around, whatever it may be. So it's very difficult. We do want to. We have been, like I said, reaching out for people's feedback. I'd love to hear your opinions. If you think, like we should go all for it. We've talked about doing even like a Kickstarter campaign to see how much interest there would be if we could fundraise some of that money. Or if we have other ideas, there's other places that have like member lounges where it really, fosters that fellowship and just the camaraderie that comes along with being a gun owner. There's places like our facility that have like little cafes and stuff in them. So you could like come out here and get a bite to eat, hang out again with your friends and stuff. So we're kind of open. We're kind of thinking what's going to be the best move for TFP, long term.
Right.
Most people are advocating for a Roman bathhouse. I don't know if we're sold on the concept yet, but I don't know. More people are asking for it.
It's going to be that'll be an additional line item on the membership.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
Access to the bathhouse.